So let's talk about Trevor Lawrence's contract. Folks tend to fall into one or two categories when it comes to Trevor. The give the bag to him. He's the guy. And he hasn't earned a huge contract. Let's just wait and see group. I can see it kind of from both sides, but ultimately they got to pay Trevor. Now, for the wait and see folks, I think y'all are right. We haven't seen Trevor's best football yet. We've seen flashes, we've seen hot streaks, but all of the potential. We just haven't seen him in his bag for the full time. So I get the hesitation, but the exact argument also just speaks to the potential and why you got to go ahead and just get the deal done, pay the guy right now. Now, according to the reports, the deal is going to be in the neighborhood of like $50 million a year. That would put him in the top 6 highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL. And that is a big chunk of change that they're going to have to pay up. So I get the hesitation, but even with that, you got to go ahead and just give him the bag. Trevor Lawrence is the guy. So this is the 30th year of the Jaguars. Nice logo they've rolled out, big old 30 in there. And Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback in franchise history. I can hear some folks saying, what about Mark Brunell? Well, what about him? Look, Mark was good, but he was also throwing the ball to guys like Jimmy Smith and Fred Taylor, both of who should be in the Pro Football Hall of Fame with those nice gold jackets in Canton. He was also throwing the ball to a guy like Keenan McCardell, who was really, really good. Now, I'm not trying to bring down Mark, but who has Trevor thrown to that you'd put in the conversation with those guys or even Keenan McCardell? Maybe Christian Kirk and McCardell. I could see that one. But ultimately, my point is Trevor is the best quarterback that the Jaguars have had in 30 years, or at least in the conversation. And if they mess this up, you could spend the next 30 years looking for a quarterback who's as good or better than him. And things people don't have time for, that. So they need to go ahead and get the deal done. It's better to get the deal done now. All waiting does is make the price go up. It was the same thing with the Josh Allen situation, except quarterback contracts are even bigger. So they should just go ahead and pay Trevor and go ahead and pay him now.